So, what issues do you want to see Culp grill Inslee over in the debates?
I would like to see Culp grill Inslee over regulating whether our businesses can work or not. As a small business owner myself, I'm just really struggling with being able to be at work every day and keep our businesses open, and I just don't understand how the governor can just tell us if we can work or not.
I want to see him grill him over the Second Amendment, the First Amendment. I think Inslee's just acting as a tyrant, trying to suppress our rights.
You know, almost, I would say the COVID issue about how Inslee has lied, how Inslee has given hundreds of millions of dollars to foreigners, illegally, by the way. You know, I want to see him debate Inslee on the Second Amendment. I want to see. I mean, what issue isn't up for debate? I think he should, especially interview people on how he doesn't know or how he's endorsing these riots. That's, I think, one of a really big issue.
Yeah, those riots are nonsense.
Right, yeah. I mean, think about it. Like, first of all, he didn't know about the Seattle riots going on. How did
they're literally upon his doorstep. Olympia's, what, not even hour and a half drive from Seattle?
Right.
Honestly.
Well, I mean, not only that, but think about it. Like, Seattle is the biggest city for his economy, and he doesn't know about it? Give me a break.
I want to have him press the integrity of what elected officials are supposed to do, that they're supposed to be representatives of the people, and I don't feel that our current administration does that. I feel that they've taken it and they keep pushing it, and they change the game rules every day, every week, just to see how we'll respond. And if there's pushback, then they change their path, but I think that Lauren Culp, he's a representative of the people. And that's to me what we're supposed to have. Representative people so that we can approach, bring our problems, and know that they're going to listen to them. They're going to be open to discussion, and to these grassroots movements that you see here, to me this is what the people want. They want representative government, and that's what I see Lauren Culp doing here.
I think he should get into him on personal rights and how the First Amendment should be only peaceful protests and not riots, and how that each person should have their own right to what they want to do medical-wise. Yeah.
I want him to get him good. I mean, Inslee's done some terrible things, I think, and he's kind of just dragging this state down to the ground, and I really want to see him just kind of nip it in the butt over like what's being educated in children's schools and how this whole situation has been handled not well at all. I just really like to see him get him that way. I think it's just terrible what Inslee's done, and I really think Culp is doing a great thing, and I really hope he does something well with this state.
Well, me personally, the reason why I'm Republican and will never ever be Democrat, even if I disagreed with every other thing with the Republican Party, is because I'm pro-life. And I am fearlessly and proudly pro-life. So that's the biggest, most important thing to me. Although I completely understand and support in talking about Constitution and everything else. But that's the biggest issue for me, is being pro-life, because I feel like you cannot be a Republican unless you're pro-life. So if you could talk about that, that would be amazing.
And then for me, I think that likewise with life, I think that the Second Amendment, which protects life, is also super important. And so with issues that Culp stood against, like the 1639 issue, and just really being able to push the Second Amendment, because it is our constitutional right, and Inslee would not try to protect that. So I'd like to see that, how Inslee plans on protecting life, and how Culp plans on protecting life with both abortion and with the Second Amendment as well.
So the homelessness problem, I'd like to see him also grill him on abortion, and I want him to hold Inslee accountable for his mismanagement of this coronavirus situation. So those would be my top three things. Abortion, just because abortion is generally an important issue to me. The homelessness issue in Seattle that is expanding up into Whatcom County, and his mismanagement of coronavirus.
Personally, I'd like to see him wrote about the Constitution and what in Inslee has done to protect the Constitution, and what he's going to do in the future to continue that, if he has it all. And that's pretty much all I would want to see.
Seattle is a tourist trap. I've lived here probably a total of 12 years out of my life. I'm a military kid. I've moved around so many times. The longest I've ever been in a school, 4 years. And yet this state alone, I want to get out toot sweet after I graduate college. I'm done with this place. But Culp is actually helping people like me, pro-2A, pro-life, pro-everything. Heck, with riots, out the door. Protest, I'm all good. You can throw them bouquets and flowers. I wouldn't care. But if I see a Molotov cocktail or a brick thrown, and if it hits me or my family, I'm just hoping I don't have to resort to my firearm for other people. But with the debates, it's definitely about COVID. Why keeping the big box stores open for just political gain? Honestly, people are seeing mom pop shops dying out, not getting, especially that ranch. That's actually helping people find pets, horses, pigs. There's a lot of people.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, why businesses, big businesses, can have hundreds of people in it, but the same small business can't?
Yeah, exactly. It's small businesses built this country.